What is going on, all you amazing viewers to play later? How we doing today? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good whatever time it is when you are watching this video. Woohoo! Okay, as I promised, yeah, Greytide Studios. We're going to see a lot more of their primal hounds here on the channel. This video is also, Chris is a mother effing dumbass and forgot to order enough to do things. But still, we'll get there. So as you know by everything else you saw to click on to get here today, we're going to take a look at their, the Primal Hounds upgrades to my Skyclaws. Now, what is in there? Okay, just trash. Sorry. Before we get into everything, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself because it's been an assembly day, it's been creation a couple days. I'm really getting into it and going, fuck, you're an idiot, you should have ordered more. But still, we got to pause to get the adulting out of the way. So first up is a word from our unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical filled products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical filled products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Great company, great dude. Seriously, look down below in the description box. There's a direct link to the web store. Don't forget to abuse the ever-loving F out of the viewer exclusive discount code exclusively for you. All right, I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description box to onlygames.co. Now, I like what Greytide Studios is doing. You can either buy the STL if you have your own 3D printer and have stuff done right away. Or if you're like me and don't have the room, the proper area for it, or even the disposable funds, they do offer hard printed miniatures for you, the 3D prints. Plan really ahead, because it's going to take a long time. I ordered the stuff for these guys back in January, and they're just coming in now, and we're, what, April? Yeah, April. So, plan ahead. Now, I needed a couple things to pull everything off. First up, I needed basically their physical pack, which has a bunch of heads and shoulder pads and different weapons. Okay, and that's going to run you $24.71. The other big thing I needed was their jump packs, because I really wanted something different for my Skyclaws, and I'm going to show them to you in a moment. They sell a 5-pack for $8.76. I also went one step further, and here's where Chris made a mistake. They sell some incredible bases. They call them toppers. Where are you? Okay. You get 6 ones for like a normal Primaris, and you get 5 bigger ones for like bigger troops and whatnot. And that's $21.88. So, I know. It's a lot of money spent to upgrade some Skyclaws. But I figured if I'm going to do, I think it's the Thunderstrike Lance or something like that. Oh man, Grandpa Nurgle's really kicking my ass. If I wanted something along those lines to give me something different, I want them to stand out. All right? So, I got the first stuff in, and I started looking at other orders that were due, and I'm like, shit. So I had to go back and order more bases. So I've got at least another 4-month wait, probably, until I can fully complete out these Skyclaws. But right now, I'll have, 4 Skyclaws and a Wolfguard leader. All right? I went back and took a look because I wanted the leader to really, really stand out. But enough of talking about that. Let's get into it. So like I said, they've been drying overnight. First up is the Wolfguard leader. Now the axe is Greyhound Studios. The shoulder pauldrons, Greyhound Studios. Oh yeah, I bought back banner toppers. Sorry, I forgot the quote on that. And that's what their jetpacks look like. Well, excuse me, the axe, Greyhound, then the shield, and not to mention the head. Hopefully you can see that on the bases where they have the runic stuff. But the other part I found weird. I know, my green skills suck. On this guy, the base was like a huge curve like that. So I had to take green stuff and fill in the base. But finally, I'm like, okay, with those wretched jump pack guys with the tactical rocks, they're fitting into the base and it looks a little bit better. So you can see why I wanted these, because I wanted something different. My original goal was to give the Wolfguard guy 2 packs on the side, well, 2 pauldrons. But because of the shield, and I glued that in place first, I could not get it in there, and I didn't want the pauldron all wonky on the side. So I went with just a normal one. He's a Wolfguard. I can have 1 piece of proper kit, right? Like I said, with the back thing, I just wanted something a little different to really separate him from the pack, so to speak. Hopefully you can see that on the base. Okay. Now, Crispy and Chris, after looking back on it, yeah, I probably should have done it that way. There's the next guy I did, and it's like he's falling over to the side. I didn't pay attention to the tactical rock too much, which I should have, because if I laid that flat, he takes on a whole different appearance. But no, now I have one guy kind of falling to the side. But for him, he got a close quarter weapon, just a big old hammer, their standard bolter, and, well, he got... And that's the part that kills you. I'm not sure if I ordered Terminator bits, but he got a big old upgrade on the pauldron and a jump pack. Oh, yeah, and he got a base, too. Like I said, I really wanted my Skyclaws to stand out. I really, really did. Okay. There's the next guy. Yeah, I started adding more of the usual G-dub kit to the sides with the pouches and everything else. I just played it as I went when I was putting them together. I really like the sword, and you can get close quarter weapons in right hand or left hand, but I couldn't find a lot of different bolters in other hands or other stuff in other hands because, yeah, they got a close quarter weapon and a pistol. So, but still, there's number 3, and, well, there's his base. This guy I got a little lucky on, just because of his tactical rock on the bottom, how I could slide it right into the side. But that's how he looks. I mean, just minor little swaps add a huge difference to the overall look of a jump pack intercessor. And especially when you've got 14 in one wolf pack leader, you want something different on these guys. Just like for another unit of Reavers, I've got some different heads and some different ideas. Yeah. And there's the last guy. I should have paid attention a little bit more to his body when I was putting him together, because it just looks like he's tripping over a rock and going, I'm coming, Sergeant, I'm coming. I shall call him Caden, after my son. He shall be Monkey Boy. But as you can see, I probably need to get in there and green stuff that. See what I mean? I didn't really pick up on that. But, yeah. Okay. So there you go. Do I think Greytide Studios is worth the wait? Yes, I really, truly do. I wish I had a 3D printer to get these and get them going right now, because I don't want to wait another 4 months because I'm going to be distracted by other crap and feel like I'm setting myself back on a current project to backtrack to do 10 Skyclaws. But it's all part of the overall thing. I even assembled some stuff for some Outriders today with some more Greytide Studios stuff, and that's coming up too. But still, we're at the most important part of the video here. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. Now, have you heard of Greytide Studios before I started doing this video? I found some of their stuff out there on YouTube. I like what they're doing. So far, I've added their parts to 3 things that I've done. a Primaris Dreadnought, which the video is going to be released before you even see this, here with my Skyclaws, and the stuff with Outriders. I've got two-handed weapons for some Skyclaws because I wanted something different with them jumping in. Because if you think about it, they're blood claws. They've just passed through the training through Fenris. The Canis gene seed has adhered. They didn't become wolfen. They're wild. They're feral. They're wanting to cut their teeth in battle and get in there and smash shit. That's why I said with this fast attack moving force, it's really speaking to me. Sorry, getting off track. So this is how we're going to center myself. If I made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that while watching this video, and I'm pretty sure that I did, please hit that big thumbs up. Only going to give you good karma. That's one free good effect. Number 2, it's going to show love and support for the channel. Absolutely free. And number 3, it's going to help trigger that almighty algorithm. Plus the added bonus of that good karma. You never know when you're going to need those dice rolls badly, and karma's going to go, you were nice to this channel. Poof, your commander lives. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird look at Greytide Studios Primal Hounds Upgrade to my Skyclaws. I want to thank you for watching this one. Hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're having a safe day today. And Emperor willing, one day we'll be rolling dice across the tabletop.